New York activists go on hunger strike to advocate for ending solitary confinement. A group of New York activists are going on a hunger strike through the end of the state's legislative session to advocate for ending the practice of solitary confinement. Solitary confinement survivors and activists launched the Halt Solitary Hunger Strike on Thursday to push lawmakers in Albany to that advocates say offers more humane alternatives to solitary confinement. At least 16 activists are said to have joined in the hunger strike on behalf of prisoner rights. The strike will last Hunger Strike Day 1, and I join 15 others from and in a hunger strike to demand the passage of the act. The bill has the activists say they are also planning to hold a strike outside Cuomo's Manhattan. The bill, titled "They would end long-term isolated confinement, limiting an individual from spending more than 15 consecutive or 20 days total in isolated confinement in a 60-day period." It would also ban isolated confinement for any person under 21 or over 55 years old, or anyone with mental or physical disabilities. Victor Pate, a campaign organizer, said he was held in solitary confinement for 2 years. From his experience, Nick and Kalita Malinowski, a campaign director for Vocal New York and hunger strike participant, said elected officials don't see incarcerated people as every. Cuomo was not immediately available for comment Thursday night. A spokesperson for Cuomo by pointing out a portion of the governor's 2019 justice agenda that directed the state's Department of Corrections to speed up solitary confinement by building more housing and expanding therapeutic programming. The push to end solitary confinement has seen renewed attention in recent days after Democratic firebrand Republic Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has frequently taken aim at Rikers Island Prison, which is located in her district, for inhumane conditions, calling the practice torture and inhuman.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.